Down for them. I don't, we not friends and we not
Thanks to all of you who joined us to make 2K TV Tuesday a huge success.
Now it's time to shout out the players that shined above the rest. We have a tie this time, so our 2K TV Tuesday MVPs are Toxica and Bugs3034. Congratulations.
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
So the net starting five. We've got Mikal Bridges, Hampton out there with Simmons, and it's Dinwiddie in at the one spot. Here's Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the dunk by Hampton.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Simmons with it, picked up by Barrett. Here's Hampton. Toppin pulls it in. New York with the ball. 4-point game. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, Kevin, a ton of tension in that one. The fans were kind of on the edge of their seat right up until the end. And I tell you what, those are the kinds of games you love to be a part of, but man, do you hate to lose them.
2022 was a big season for Obi Toppin in his young career.
Well, we saw him continue to improve as a player, but the big moment obviously was that dunk contest when, after being a runner-up the year before, he finally got to claim that trophy.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And the pass to Barrett. They need this. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, finding some room there on the perimeter, the lefty R.J. Barrett knocks it down.
Pass to Claxton. Hampton with the ball. Barrett covering. And another. Once again, shot good from Hampton. Hampton's got 8 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Quickly. Barrett with the bounce pass. Toppin finds Quickly. Barrett for three. That one doesn't drop. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. MP against Barrett. Bridges passes to Simmons. He feeds it to Hampton. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Barrett. Hampton on the double team. To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job scoring in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Here's some facts. We go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total.
Second team foul.
One.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now, here's Hart.
Remaining in the first.
He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Utah. Now the pass to Toppin. A minute 50 left to play here in the first. Shot clock at 5. There's Rose with the 3. The rebound by the Nets. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
And it's in there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Hampton, and it's good assisting on the play with Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
Simmons got 4 assists in the game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated. Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Here's Grimes. No points in the game yet for him. Hartenstein passes to Toppin. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Thomas. Hart, that's good. Hart's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Knicks.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Curry finds MP. Chalk up 2 there. Hampton's got 19 points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
It's Hart on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hart's got 7.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up. forward with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the...
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from Brooklyn, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Brooklyn is out there with Robinson. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's McBride in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He's made one.
Substitution on the court.
.131 left here in the second. Johnson over to help. Pass to Grimes. Here's Hartenstein. And Hart has it in the corner. Pass to Grimes. Just 4 to shoot. Over Thomas. And it's good off the back rim and in. Grimes has got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers played some superb ball. He scored 28 points, and he was tremendous in the process, making a lot of free throws. He really played a complete game out there. He just seemed to be in rhythm and always in the right place at the right time. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Hart, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. It's stolen. Here we go, 1-on-1. Lobbed up there for Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
Hampton dishes to Curry. Passes it to Simmons. Inside, Hampton. Missed inside. So the clock runs out with the score tied.
With the score, the Knicks 44. The Nets 44.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got Ben Simmons, Hampton out there with Bridges, and it's Claxton in a power forward. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, here is Robinson. Yep, that one goes.
So strong. Robinson completes the play, and now let's see if he can finish it off the line for a three-point play.
And that one misses.
And I love watching Mitchell Robinson play. He brings the physicality to the center position with that 7-foot, 240-pound frame. Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's McBride. After the basket by Brooklyn, the pass to Barrett. Launches a three. No good, but he's still shooting 75%. 6 of 8 from the floor. Bridges passes to Hampton. No good with the layup. And Brent, about Mitchell Robinson. He is fun to watch down low.
New York.
Things are good, bad, or indifferent. Coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Barrett, no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Nice touch on the shot from close range. And now it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. You get the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. That one falls. Hampton's got 23.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Barrett, no good.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Thomas finds MP. Up and in on the layup. Hampton's got 4. For this quarter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Well, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered backcourt executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We come back right after this. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
You got to get some stop. Right now we're making one effort. You got to make 2, 3, 4 efforts. You got to have high hands. You got to stop the ball.
Playing with high energy, something that he implores his guys to do all the time.
And Kevin, when you're playing for Tibbs, he wants you to hustle and to make multiple efforts on defense.
Josh Hart.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Josh Hart out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's McBride in at point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's McBride. Hits the three-point bomb.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
And that one's good quickly.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding in the D.
73-66.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. McBride passes to Hart. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. We'll see if they have enough to get.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, easy call. Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Outside Robinson, down low. Here's Quickly. And it's off the back rim, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Quickly kicks to Hart. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Quickly against Bridges. And Hart has it in the corner. And the Knicks miss again.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the 1st quarter and still 0 here in the 2nd.
They grab their own miss. A shot's good from Claxton.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Bridges against Quickly. Shoots over Bridges. And the shot is long. Nets leading by 14.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Dinwiddie. Bridges inside. Quickly covering. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Claxton. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And Toppin, the toast of the town tonight.
Timeout called the Nets.
69.
They're up by 14.
Timeout.
There's a minute 34 left in the 4th quarter of this one.
For your Knicks City Dancer.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Josh Hart. look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Hampton passes to Bridges. The Nets working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Claxton. Here's Simmons. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Nets lead by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Brooklyn.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Bridges dishes to Hampton. Nice D from Barrett.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And it's quickly missing. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's Hampton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The first one falls.
Hampton.
And both free throws good for MP. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
New York ball.
And here's Rose. He kicks it to Barrett. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2.
Man, are you crazy?
Young rich, feel like I got something to prove. If he acting like a fool, tried to me back when I was up in school, but I was. These is facts. Any could vouch for me. I can't break no bread if you weren't sleeping on that couch. Put them on TV, my giving out that cloud for free, and I'm not for the game, so you better watch your mouth for me. Ayy, cause it get ugly. But I'm a sweetheart, you can't tell. You wouldn't know what all I've been through, cause I make it look well. I can't send you no money, so don't call me from no, cause I ain't hold no down. So you better not go to, I mean that. Watch a couple, I hate I seen that. We got, that guy.